It is crazy. I'm recording this video on Sunday because I was not in the right state of mind to be recording this on Saturday. If you were in the playback, you already know. 29 minutes, 27 points for Jalen Brunson. They tried to keep him in foul trouble. Wasn't enough. On the clutch free throws, who was going to make him with the cool and collective demeanor? Be serious. That was half-assed Knicks win, bro. They didn't even play to their full strengths over on the Cavaliers side. And we didn't either, and we got a W in your house. Talk to me nice. 1-0. First win being an away game. You heard the stat. You a Knicks fan, you seen the stat. We ain't done it since 1999. I don't care. They told me that, the Cavaliers are a better, well-put team. Oh, they also told me that Donovan Mitchell is more of a superstar than Julius Randle. And I don't care, bro. I don't care. Because in 29 minutes, Jalen Brunson put on the masterclass of a century with a bummy ankle. Julius Randle was able to go out there and feast on the boards. On a terrible shooting night for RJ Barrett, the man was a menace defensively. And don't get me started about the dog that is the Cramp, aka Josh Hart. It was ugly, but we got the job done. I don't want to hear it. Miss me with history and I don't care. What I hear is the Knicks won one in Cleveland. The motto was steal one in Cleveland. Now I want two of them. Run the intro. What's going on, CK Crew? It's your boy CK2K. Welcome back to another video. It is Monday. Knicks play again on Tuesday. Make sure you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Yes. The New York Knicks win their first game of this series, and in a very, very pounded out, grinded fashion in what was a low scoring 101-97 victory on the road. But more importantly, were you there to watch the game live with us? I know a lot of you guys weren't. We are watching every single playoff game live on playback. You hear me? Live on playback. That means you guys get to watch the game with me. It ain't just no watch along where you hear me talk. We are watching the game live. So all I need from you is for you to have a legal way of watching basketball, watching anything on TV. That is Hulu, that is YouTube TV. I don't care what you use, Spectrum, because that's all you'll need to log in and watch these games live with us. We even have the ability to bring y'all up onto the stage to say your piece during these games. Playback, link is in the description below. It's not a sponsor. I just want y'all there with your boy. Let's go and have a good time. So we're going to be there on Tuesday. I better see y'all faces there on Tuesday. Man, what a game though, bro. Early foul trouble for Jalen Brunson. RJ Barrett's shot was suspect. His whole offensive game was suspect. Julius Randle started off the game well, but started to fall apart a little bit offensively in that second half. But what was more important was the Cavaliers were not prepared for what we were doing defensively. The thing is about this Knicks team, whether you hate it or love it, this Knicks team has been aggressive and has been playing tough all season long. So we were ready for this playoff basketball stuff. The Cavaliers weren't. This is playoff basketball. We ain't doing that hoity-toity stuff. And the foul calls were actually not that bad for both sides in this one. Yeah, there was calls here and there in the second half that started to go the wrong way. But for the most part, our aggression and the way that we played out there physically as a team showed out in this game, especially a game where they have, the Evan Mobley and Jared Allen combination. In a game where they should be able to out physical us, they did not, because of the likes of guys like Isaiah Hartenstein, Mitchell Robinson, and Julius Randle. But as well and good as all that is, the main star of this game that's not named Jalen Brunson is none other than Josh Hart, who played his first ever playoff game. That's hard to comprehend, but when I'm thinking about it, he was a part of a young Lakers team. He was a part of a finding themselves Pelicans team. And then, the Blazers are the Blazers, and they never really know how to close out seasons and get to the playoffs. But in his debut, he went bonkers. 17 points off the bench, off of 8 of 11 shooting, 10 rebounds, and not to mention defensively, the man was a beast. Josh Hart, who has been a lot of you guys' favorite player on this team, instantly shows that he is the guy for us coming off of that bench. when it comes to needing anything. He is that Swiss Army knife. You know, he's not afraid to speak his piece with the referees. You know, he's not afraid of nobody on the other team. Hell, Josh Hart said it himself to Ahmad Rashad. The man's a dog.
Josh Hart is
a dog.
Ooh.
And Jalen Brunson, as I mentioned with the foul trouble, Jalen Brunson's still able to get you 27 points. The dude went bonkers in the third quarter. Imagine a full-length game of Jalen Brunson. Imagine that. You don't have to imagine because you're going to see it, because the foul trouble ain't going to be a thing for Jalen Brunson. And for him to put out that kind of an effort in limited minutes because of foul trouble, I'd be worried. I'd be worried. And you can say whatever you want to say about the Cavaliers. I don't care. I do not care, because we didn't play that great ourselves on the other side, which is the next point. Going into this playoff series, my X factor was not just one. My X factors were two players, and that is RJ Barrett and Manuel Quickley. RJ Barrett is a key piece for us in any sort of playoff run that we have. And the game that he had the other night was not good. The man was 1 for 5 from 3, and even worse, 2 for 12 from the field, only getting us 7 points. But what we do like from RJ Barrett in that game is he gave us a lot of everything else. Defensively, Darius Garland had a hard time scoring. As you saw him start off the game shooting very poorly. I mean, yeah, Donovan Mitchell caught him on a few possessions, but RJ Barrett was able to force the travel. The man was out there, probably one of our better perimeter defenders outside of when Josh Hart came out there. Defensively, rebounding, and passing the ball, RJ Barrett played well for us. I know it's not the sexy stuff. You don't see the stats and stuff like that, so people were in their feelings. It was so much so that RJ Barrett was trending for me. But he did the little things that you needed in this game. But you definitely need that kid to get it figured out offensively, or else we will be stuck in this game. And it's not just him, it's also Emmanuel Quickley. The man is already arguably one of the favorites for 6th man of the year. In my opinion, is the 6th man of the year. But we need you to also be that 6th man of the year here in the playoffs. He ended the season playing tremendous basketball. And in this first game, he was non-existent. Just like RJ Barrett, who went 2 for 12, Manuel Quickley was 0 for 5. Got to the free throw line, 3 for 4. Like to see that. But you also want to see not just the shooting come back from Manuel Quickley. I don't think we got to see the scrappiness. Now, mind you, the both of them have to figure out their roles now that Jalen Brunson and Julius Randle are back. So that makes Emmanuel Quickley go back to the bench. And then that goes back to RJ Barrett being arguably the third option if he makes his shots. Then if he doesn't make his shots, then he's not the third option. So both of their roles go down, but they have to be prepared to, like RJ did, do everything else if their shots are not going in. And we need more from them going forward in this series. It's not an excuse, but the proof was in the pudding. RJ was good for us on that side, but we need the man to be better for us offensively.
The shot's not falling the way you wanted it to today, and I know that, but the 6 assists, the 4 field, I mean, the way that you were able to impact this game doing everything else, how would you describe the little things it took to get this one done?
Man, just from top to bottom. I didn't have my shot going tonight, but I was able to, make plays, play defense. So doing everything, that's how you win the game.
But luckily, regardless of how the two of them were playing, the rest of the guys did everything we were supposed to do. Interior was looking a little soft in the first half, but the second half you saw Isaiah Hartenstein help out Mitchell Robinson and completely lock that thing down while Mitchell Robinson did when he was on the court. Obi Toppin, going back to his limited role of 14 minutes, was still one of our brighter pieces on this team with 9 points in 14 minutes. But the 9 points were really valuable when it came to fast break buckets as well as clutch threes. There's a lot that's left to be seen from this team. And that's why even in that game 1 win, we still weren't even fully there. That wasn't even a full performance by this New York Knicks team. I'm here thinking that's scary. Like, I'll take that win in ugly fashion when there's still much more to see. Julius Randle at 19 off of 7 of 20 shooting. But remember, hey, he probably rusty and he's not even 100% back. So there's a lot of things that we are still retooling ourselves. And this right here, this win is something that we can enjoy because we still know that the best has yet to come. And that is scary. Scary good if you're a Knicks fan, though. But regardless, man, give me this W. Give me the memes. Give me all of your opinions. Give me all of your feelings. I do not care. For those that are in the back talking about, oh, slow down now. This is why we don't deserve much, because anytime we do anything, we start acting out of character. Shut that. what are you talking about? We get excited because we earn these games like that one right there. In the game where both teams were not playing well, we still found a way to outplay the other team. How many of y'all would have believed me if I told you Donovan Mitchell went for 38 points and lost?
Cleveland, I am worried about you.
No.
I am worried about you.
Listen.
We are allowed to celebrate this because it was a hell of a victory on the road. So let those people be on the side and feel how they want to feel. Stand the hell up, celebrate, enjoy your team, and we move to game 2. But guys, let me know your thoughts about everything. We feeling good, baby. Let's get it. We got the W, but how are you feeling? Especially towards RJ Barrett. I know a lot of you guys are jumping out the window on, RJ Barrett's trash because he had a bad first game. But like I said, he did good on the other side of the ball. We need him to figure out offensively, that's for sure, because we can't get away with that kind of a play in another game, for sure. What's your thoughts on Emmanuel quickly? The rest of the team, do you think that we'll be able to turn this around offensively for the rest of us and be able to own the game and win in better fashion going forward in the series? Just what are your thoughts? Or do you just not care about any of that? We got the win, we move, because I'm all for that one as well. I don't care about who did what and what did this. All I know is we can be better and we can continue to win. That's all I care about. But let me know what you're thinking about in the comments below. Again, tomorrow we will be live, game time for this game, Knicks versus Cavs game 2. Sign up on Playback, man. It's not a joke, bro. It's a lot of fun. It's a vibe. Be there for the fun. All right, I'm out of here. See you guys next video. Let's get it. 1-0. Stone in Cleveland. We got to protect the Garden, and we move into the second round, bro. That simple. I'm hyped. I know y'all better be too. Let's go. See you guys after the next game. Peace.
Cold pizza Tuesday. I got food up in the fridge. Y'all keep looking for that new wave. I think I like it how it is.